Welcome to this presentation of a real-world example why you need integrated performance and configuration monitoring. In this presentation, we will demonstrate how integrated configuration and performance monitoring enhances the root cause diagnosis capabilities of a performance monitoring solution and results in reduced system downtime. In our example, a large enterprise is in the process of migrating their web-based applications from physical servers to virtual machines using VMware vSphere technology. The applications involved include Microsoft IIS web servers, Oracle and SQL databases, file servers, user profile servers, Microsoft terminal servers, and firewalls. The critical web and database servers were initially hosted on the Windows 2003 R2 standard server operating system. The VMs that the applications are being migrated to are also running the same operating system. The goal is to make the migration as seamless as possible. Best-of-breed hardware and hosting is used. Each of the physical servers has 16 GB RAM, 300 GB storage space, and a quad-core processor. Based on observed workloads, the enterprise IT architects decided to use a VM to physical server ratio of 8:1. The infrastructure is hosted in a secure mission-critical data center with high-speed networks and redundant power. The environment involves multiple domains of control. The hosting provider is responsible for the data center and the physical server, but managing the VMs and the applications running on the VMs is the responsibility of the enterprise's IT staff. Security is a key consideration during the migration. To ensure high security, the VMs are hosted in a private network. The front-end servers are configured to have two network interfaces, one on the private network and another on the public network. An EG Enterprise is being used to monitor the infrastructure before and after the migration. Days after the migration, many user complaints are received. At times, the website was completely inaccessible. Some users experienced failures midway through a session, and even RDP access to the front-end server was failing. Service downtime is revenue impacting, and the entire virtualization project is in jeopardy. Every minute of downtime is causing the enterprise thousands of dollars in lost revenue, as well as lost customer confidence and trust. Now the IT managers in the enterprise are beginning to question the move to virtualization. Was it really necessary? Were the applications fit enough to be moved to the virtualized platform? So what is causing the problem? Could it be a network problem affecting connectivity to the VMs? A problem with the firewall protecting the web servers? Insufficient capacity on the physical servers hosting the VMs? An application-specific problem? A storage slowdown? Or something else? EG Enterprise was deployed to monitor the infrastructure end-to-end. EG agents have been deployed on key application servers. Monitoring is enabled for all tiers of the infrastructure. Configuration tracking has been turned on in addition to performance monitoring, and the entire deployment was completed in 3 hours. EG Enterprise detected the problem as shown in this layer model of one of the web servers. EG Enterprise can analyze the root cause of a problem within an application by organizing performance metrics in layers as shown in the left side of the screen. We can see that there is a major alert at the web server layer, but there is a critical alert at the network layer. Selecting the network test shows the network availability is 0 at different times of the day, indicating that the network connectivity to the web server is in fact unavailable at times. EG's Alarm Console also highlights the network connectivity problem. Web application failure is an effect of the network outage, therefore EG's patented root cause diagnosis algorithm has downgraded the priority of the web application failure from critical to major. To dig deeper into the problem, the enterprise IT staff contacted the hosting provider, but the hosting provider provided no help, claiming that there was no problem in their infrastructure. Performance data from the EG Enterprise console revealed that connectivity to the ISP routers is fine. The virtualization platform is not overutilized because only 3 out of the 8 VMs per physical server have been powered on. The applications are up and running on the servers, and the Windows event logs on the VM show no errors. And the storage tier looks fine too. So where is the problem? The configuration tracking icon in the EG Enterprise Alarm console provides a clue. This icon indicates that a configuration change has occurred on this server recently. Clicking on the icon reveals the changes that have happened in the last 24 hours. This brings up the EG Configuration Tracking console, which shows configuration change data collected by the EG agent. In this case, the configuration console is indicating that the default gateway for the server has changed several times during the day. IT administrators confirm that these changes were not done manually, but rather by the system itself. You can see that the default gateway setting is being lost by the server periodically. Once every the loss of the gateway setting coincides exactly with the times when the web front end becomes unreachable, as reported by the EG Enterprise Performance Monitoring console. A search of the Microsoft knowledge base indicates that the Microsoft Windows operating system can have connectivity problems when multiple default gateways are configured on a server. Further research reveals that if a Windows 2003 server has multiple static routes with different default gateways, this can cause connectivity problems to the server. Running the netstat command on one of the web servers confirms that 2 static routes have been configured, one for each interface on the server. But we have seen from our research that the Microsoft Windows OS does not support this configuration well. Therein lies the problem. The connectivity problem is being caused by an improper route setting in the server OS. The solution then is to delete one of the static routes that causes multiple default gateways to be set for the server OS. The resulting configuration has only one default gateway for the OS. The EG Configuration Tracking console shows all changes to the default gateway setting during the day. The second default gateway was removed at 5:23 p.m., and no further configuration changes are detected after the second default gateway route was removed. The application availability problem was solved by deleting the second default gateway. Reviewing the layer model of the web server confirms that the problem was resolved soon after the second default gateway was removed. Let's review how EG's integrated performance and configuration monitoring helped. The web front ends were multi-home during the migration to a virtualized infrastructure. Multi-homing was done for security reasons, so all inter-server communication within the data center could be over a private network. This was not the case in the earlier architecture. The multiple default gateway configuration on the Windows server was the cause of the problem. EG Enterprise's configuration tracking capability allowed us to prove that the move to virtualization was not the cause of the problem, and the entire troubleshooting process took less than 3 hours. EG's performance monitoring console was able to narrow down the problem to a network issue within the web servers, but without having configuration tracking information so readily accessible, we would not have been able to diagnose and fix the problem so quickly. Some of the key benefits of integrated performance and configuration monitoring are as follows: enhanced SLA compliance and customer satisfaction from proactive monitoring, alerting, and repair, increased uptime of key business services enabled by rapid diagnosis of problems, improved operational efficiencies as a result of enhanced productivity of key expert IT personnel. You don't need to involve your experts in day-to-day firefighting. And significant cost savings from better utilization of existing hardware and software resources. You don't need to over-provision your infrastructure to guarantee performance. In conclusion, in today's multi-tier virtualized IT infrastructures, performance problems are often very difficult to troubleshoot. It is very difficult to determine which domain is responsible for a problem: network, database, virtualization, application, operating system. Misconfiguration or configuration changes can often cause performance degradation. And the ability to monitor performance and configuration from the same dashboard across every layer of every tier of the infrastructure can greatly simplify the task of IT administrators. This is exactly one of the core capabilities of the EG Enterprise Suite. For more information, please visit us on the web at eginnovations.com, or to schedule a live demonstration of the EG Enterprise Suite, please email us at sales@eginnovations.com.